Welcome back to my blog, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be showing you guys how to wax a set of your own skis. It's pretty simple. I've done it quite a few times. There's not really a lot to it. You just got to make sure you're doing things in the right order, and also make sure there's not too much of a buildup of wax on your skis, or else you'll stick to the snow instead of slide right over it. So I'll be showing you just on one ski. It's the same on both skis. So I'll show you how to do it on one and then let you try it out on the rest of your skis. The first thing you'll need to do is you'll just need to get rid of these brakes right here. So these brakes, what they do is they obviously stop your ski when you fall out of your ski on the mountain so it doesn't slide all the way down the mountain. When we're waxing the skis though, we have to get rid of them so we can basically wax right along the surface without getting caught on it. So what we'll do is we'll pull these brakes down. We'll use a bunch of rubber bands. You can get these from any store. You'll put it on one edge. You'll pull down and go right underneath the ski. And you'll put it on there. That way your brakes stay down the whole time that you are waxing. So the next thing you'll do is you want to make sure you're getting rid of all of the wax that's maybe left on the ski. The way you'll do that is you'll use this little brush. So what this will do, it'll get rid of any imperfections that are left on the ski from the past season, and it'll get rid of any of the wax. So what you'll do is you'll just go up and down, pushing pretty roughly on the ski, trying to get rid of any excess wax. Now that you've finished scraping off any excess wax, the next thing you'll need to do is make sure that you can put a clean coat of wax right onto the set of skis. You'll need two things for this. The first thing you'll need is wax that's specific to your set of skis. It is a specific kind of wax used for waxing your skis. The second thing you'll need is an iron, and this iron is also used specifically for waxing skis. It comes in a waxing kit that you can get at your waxing store, or a ski store, I should say. So you'll use this and melt it right onto the ski. I'll show you how to do this. You'll press it onto the iron and it'll melt right on. What you do want to make sure is the tip is pointed down. That way the wax will collect and drip off of the point. You'll do a little S-style turn along your ski, leaving that wax there for you to then spread onto your ski. All right, here we go. So like I said, pretty easy, back and forth. All right, there we go. Pretty simple. Like I said, you'll just push it right on. You can see it drip off. Okay, once you've done that, you'll have your wax. If there's kind of drops of wax on your ski, you'll then use your iron and you'll push down on the ski and you'll just smooth that right out on your ski, kind of like you're ironing a pair of clothes. And what this does is this spreads this from edge to edge of your ski. And you'll want to make sure there is that clear coating, not any drops. And after this, we will scrape off any excess wax. What we're trying to do right now is just make sure there's wax from edge to edge, tip to tip of your whole ski. It's pretty quick. And once you have your set of skis, you can see it here, I'll show you. You've got the wax all the way up. And you're ready to go on to the next step. So the next step that we're doing is we'll scrape off the rest of any excess wax. What you do need to do is you wait 10 minutes for your wax to settle, cool down before you scrape it off. You don't want to scrape off anything that's too soft. So we'll wait about 10 minutes and then we'll jump into the next few steps. Perfect, so it's been 10 minutes now. The wax has now bonded to the ski quite nicely. And what we'll do is we'll want to scrape off any excess wax What happens is if you have too much wax on the ski, when you go up skiing, the temperature drop will actually cause the snow to stick to that wax if there's too much wax. So what we'll do is we'll want to make sure we thin it down to just a fine layer rather than having it be too thick. Now the way we'll do that is we'll use this little stick here. It's just a piece of plastic that comes in your waxing kit. And what you'll do is you'll scrape along the ski, causing there to be any excess wax that may come off. You can see it right there on that stick to make sure there is that fine layer. So you'll just go up and down the ski until you get that nice layer of wax there. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys. So you'll want to go over it a few times. Make sure you get everything off. Don't push down too hard. We don't want to get down to the ski layer. But we do want to get off any wax that is too thick. Great, so now we've gotten that layer of wax off, we've made it nice and fine. There is one more thing that we have to do to the edge of the ski in this same step of making sure we get the wax off. What happens is, we want to make sure that on this edge here where the metal siding touches the snow, there can't be any wax on this piece of metal. You can see these metal strips right along the edge of the ski there. So what we'll do is we'll take this same tool, we'll use that corner right there, that fits right in on the side of the ski, and you'll just scrape up and down with that edge. And this is just making sure that you're getting any excess wax off of the metal edge. So that way when you make your tight turns and cuts on the snow, there isn't that wax that is holding you back. Once you've finished scraping off the wax off the edge of your ski with that tool, the last thing we'll need to do to finish off the process is just polish down the wax. And we'll use basically what is known as a piece of steel wool or something similar to a piece of steel wool, very refined. Basically like a piece of sandpaper that you use to finish a piece of wood. Same thing, you'll use this to polish your wax on the surface of your ski. So you'll just slide around like you are waxing something. You've probably seen the karate movies, wax on, wax off. It really is just as easy as that, as you wax the surface of your ski. The reason we're doing this is just to do that one final polishing step to make sure you are sliding across the snow and not getting caught on any piece of wax that may be unpolished. And voila! Just like that, you finished your ski. It's very sleek now. You can tell just by feeling it there aren't any imperfections. If there are any kind of cuts or scratches, the wax does fill that in. If you have any kind of major grooves or gashes, there is a different style of wax, a harder wax that we can melt into those grooves. And I can go over that in another blog video another time. But if you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Grab your set of wax skis and go enjoy the snow. Thanks a lot.